Welcome to today's video on Shravana Nakshatra life predictions. In this video, we'll go over male and female characteristics and how it's affecting their life regarding love, marriage, health, career, and wealth. We'll also look at what other nakshatras are compatible and incompatible with this nakshatra. We'll also look at all of the planets in this nakshatra and what that brings to your chart. So let's begin. Shravana Nakshatra falls under the zodiac sign of Capricorn, known as a Marka Rashi. This nakshatra is associated with the qualities of protection and wisdom bestowed by its deity, Lord Vishnu. Being born under Shravana Nakshatra, individuals inherit the blessings of abundant knowledge, education, intelligence, and mindfulness, traits linked to goddess Saraswati. So the ruling planet for this nakshatra is the moon. So now let's look at male natives born under Shravana Nakshatra. These males generally are attractive with a small stature, noticeable facial marks or a mole, often near the shoulder. Regarding their personality and other traits, they're very systematic and meticulous in planning. They also come across very soft-spoken and polite, but guarded by strong moral values. They're also helpful in nature, but susceptible to exploitation. So people do take advantage of their helpful nature. Deeply religious, often following a guru, or they have a family pandit. They are also very patient, intelligent, and capable of handling tough situations. So now regarding their career. Initial career struggles are definitely there, but they will find stability post their 45 years. Suitable fields such as chemical science, petroleum engineering, teaching, those are very suitable for them. Regarding their wealth, it is unstable due to early career instability, but relies on savings for financial security. So they need to have their savings to be very strong. So money management is very needed for this nakshatra. When it comes to marriage and compatibility, they do have a joyful married life with a devoted, caring wife, likely to have extramarital temptations, but their best compatibility with Ashvini, Kritika, which is a Taurus, Pusha, Uttarpadvashada, and Daneshta natives. Regarding their health, they can be prone to skin disorders, tuberculosis, ear, digestive issues, so they should have regular checkups. That's definitely required for these natives. So now let's look at female natives born under this nakshatra. Physical features for them that you'll see is that they're tall, they can have a lean body with a broad head and a rectangle type face. Distinctive large teeth, nose, and a gap in the front teeth is seen most of the time. Also, personality and other personality traits, you can see that they're very generous. They can be very involved in social and humanitarian works. They enjoy attention and they tend to like to gossip. You'll see that they're empathetic. They also have strong communication skills, a good sense of humor, and they are ambitious and they're disciplined in their pursuits. So now let's look at their career. These females are inclined towards religious and artistic careers, often less educated, early marriage. Sometimes you can see them as housewives. Flourishing careers possible post after they're 26 years old. If that isn't, if they're not from a conservative family, if they're not from a family which, she's not required to work or something of that sort, you'll see that the career takes off after the age of 26. Wealth, potential for significant earnings in the artistic field. They're generally dependent on male family members for financial support. So again, they may not have to work. When it comes to marriage and compatibility, they actually have very excellent household management skills. Loyalty in marriage, despite imperfections in the husband, Best compatibility is with Chitra, and also with Purupad Ashara, which is like in the Pisces and Libra. Revati is also compatible with them. When we're talking about their health, they're susceptible again to skin conditions, tuberculosis, and like a healthy diet and lifestyle is really necessary for these individuals. So now let's look at the 4 padas for this nakshatra. So Shravana pada 1 is ruled by Mars, and it's under the Aries Navamsha, and this gives them the traits of being ambitious and self-dependent, gives them a logical mind. If under pada 2, then the ruler is Venus, and then the Navamsha there is Taurus, which then gives them diplomacy. They're very naturally workaholics. If they're born under pada 4, then they're ruled by Mercury, which Navamsha is their Gemini. Then the traits would make them knowledgeable, good communication, and under pada 4, we're looking at the ruler being the moon, and the Navamsha for them would be Cancer. And the traits that this would give them is sympathetic nature, they're friendly, but they're also very clever. So those are the 4 padas for this nakshatra. Now, all nakshatras have a negative and a positive, strengths and weaknesses. So let's look at the strengths. They're honest, they're pure and kind-hearted, efficient planners, good sense of humor, spiritually inclined, and they like to be helpful and socially active. The weaknesses for this nakshatra is that they're ambitious to a fault, susceptible to jealousy and frustration. They attract enemies, struggles to find satisfaction in their work, and also they need to practice gratitude and they need to stay grounded. So those are their weaknesses. So now let's look at all of the planets under this nakshatra. So you're going to see in your chart what planets have this nakshatra as their nakshatra. So if your Venus is in Shravana Nakshatra, then that will make you emotionless, strict nature. If your Jupiter is in this nakshatra, spiritually inclined and creative. Rahu in Shravana, fearful yet seeking peace. Mars in Shravana, patient, goal-oriented. If your Sun is in Shravana, that makes you practical and organized. If your Moon is in Shravana, that makes you restless and clever. If your Mercury is in Shravana, that makes you knowledgeable, slow communication though. And if your Saturn is in Shravana, that makes you practical and goal-focused. If your Ketu is in Shravana, that gives you intuition, and you would be good at meditation. So now, some of the famous personalities born under Shravana Nakshatra, many that are very popular, Kareena Kapoor, Manisha Koirala, Bruce Willis, Muhammad Ali, and the great Henry Ford. So these are great personalities. So I hope today's video you have found it helpful and very knowledgeable. And if you have, then please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching today's video.